This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 55 of building your very own R2-D2. In this issue we're going to be assembling the motor for the other leg, just the same as we did several issues back on the first leg. But first of all, obviously, of course, we're going to have a look through the magazine. In Building a Galaxy, we're looking at the red sails in the desert, the sand barge, obviously. Yeah. So they built an entire sand barge in the middle of the desert, or at least, you know, half of one. It looked quite impressive. Yeah, I mean, I never really assumed that it was anything other than a real thing. I mean, obviously not a real thing, but a practical element. It wasn't CG or anything, but yeah, that's huge. Quite a lot of stuff to do. Aqua droids. Yeah, droids and water don't go together too well, I wouldn't have thought. They've got to be properly sealed or they're going to get wet. So yeah, there we go. Automated shipping. I mean ships, not shipping in boats. Yeah, navigation, why not? Cars can drive themselves, boats can as well. There we go. I don't know about that. That's the Trident assault ships. Yeah, they're grabby things. It's like some sort of giant squid. Right, yes, the left wheel drive motor is what we're going to be doing. We've got lots of screws. We're going to be fitting the motor, plugging it in, and then fitting the casing around the outside. So we're getting the leg on its way to being completed. And that's that. So I shall clear the bench. I'll get the parts ready, getting some parts from previous issues, and see you in just a moment. Okay, the motor supply this time is going to go on there. Obviously the pin with two flat sides fits into the wheel with two flat sides, and the motor goes that way round. We've got 4 of these large silver screws to go through. Now obviously only 4 of these are actually holes. That one isn't, that one is. That's the ones on the outside are the actual holes. So let's get that through there, get one lined up there, get the others in. So all of this is coming together. This is obviously exactly the same as we did before on the other leg, if you remember. I don't remember, I must admit. I remember these screws being a bit of a pain to go in because of the magnets in the motor. Putting everything off to the side. That's that, they're all in. Let's get them all tightened down. Just like that. And then we get to dig out from stage 46, apparently. I just had it in my box of stuff. The big cable. This one here, we get to plug this in. It goes into the motor, obviously, on this side. Let's get it straightened out so you can see where it's going to go. So that goes in there. Just like that. Only one way round, obviously. There we have that. Then it needs to thread up and through, obviously, through the plate here that we've got. We will be attaching in place very shortly. That goes all the way up through there. Let's have another look. And we need the sensor cable, which I haven't got yet. That's in a box. Let me grab that. I've got lots of cables and they're all too short. So it's not that, it's not that, it's not that one. What colour is it? It's that one. Looks a lot like that one there by the looks of it. So I shall use that one there. Do that. Stretch that out. Yeah, that's the same sort of length. So we need to put the larger plug through there going upwards. The smaller one will be plugged in to the foot down the bottom there momentarily. Get my box of stuff out of the way. All right. Yes, so there we go. That's that there. It says to make sure the length of the free end is 135 millimeters. So this is going around here to about there. I do have. Where's my rule gone? There it is. It slipped underneath my mat. So 135 mil from that point there. Have I guessed it just about right? I've gone a little bit further, so we'll go back a bit to about there. That's sort of where we're aiming. Okay, but obviously can't do anything with that. Cable ties. There's something else in the box. I saw them a minute ago and thought, oh, we haven't used them yet. Here we have some cable ties. So we should be using these to tie the cable. That's what they're for. So we'll get one. Let's see, that's already got that up there. Right. Let's get the wires all on the right side first. There we go. Right, that's what these brackets here are for. They are actually little holes. So we can go under all of that, through there, and then do that up. Now I'm not going to do them up silly tight because there's no need. It is just to keep the cables out of the way rather than fix them in place. So I can still move them as and when if needed to be. Because that one's going to have to go over that way a bit further anyway. There we go. So I'll go a little bit tighter than that. And do the same all the way up here. There's that one there. 2, 3. All the same way round, then we know where we are. Let's get that over that way, right. Pick that one up like that. Up as well. And then one more right at the top. And then I'll cut off the excess of these. You don't need them. There. Through there, cool. That's it. There we go. Right. So let's get these wires in the right general area. Tighten that down. Get rid of the kink from that. Tighten that down. Still about there and can still move. That one there. Cut all of these off. Being careful not to cut the wires off, obviously. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So that is that. And now we've got to fit the leg casing. So we do that by putting all the wires through the hole first. Putting the wires through. Wait a minute. This is. Yeah, right. Right. All the wires are going through that hole. Like that. You can't turn it upside down because the things fall out. Put that back in there. Oh, come on. Not difficult. You're telling me that doesn't fit in there now because it's just fallen out. Oh, there we go. Right. So then we turn this over. And we'll get that through there from this side. That'll be easier. Get that out of the way. now. And that should clip in there. For some reason. Too many wires that got curves and things in them. That was why that didn't want to go through there. Yep, that is all lining up on there. That's okay. That will go over there, at least a bit, just to help hold that in place while I'm doing this. We're going to use mass of the screws that we've provided. Let's get all of them out. The ones I'm not using I'll be putting in the pot anyway. And these will be going in lots of different places. We've got to put the top bit on first, but we'll do that after I've got some of these on down here. This is going through there. There. That goes in place over there because 6 of the screws are going to go through into that. Like that. Okay, right. I'm going to get these done off camera because this episode is already too long. So I shall see you in a moment when I've got these back on. We'll get the bottom bits on as well. See you in a moment. Okay, that's that all tightened up, all in there. I've moved this just up to the top there where it needs to be. Then we need to put these 2 bits on, making sure the wires go through the little cutouts there. That should go just about there. That goes on the other side, but obviously first of all we've got to attach these in there. How do they attach again? Let's try and remember. Show me in the picture. They go onto there. That going that way around. I was right. Think. Hang about. I'm doing it wrong again now, aren't I? That's got to go in there. In firmly into the holes on each side. Yeah, it just pushes in. That's it. Yeah. In that side, that pushes in that side. And the top bit is held in place by the top bit, which just sits in there. A bit like that. That needs to go home all the way. And it isn't. I think it isn't because of me. It's not because of anything else. I think I've just got it lined up wrong. There we go. That's that in there. So 4 screws will hold that in place as well. And then that. So far, so good. Is this bit done? We've got to build up the foot over the next couple of issues. And I believe there's a little bit more dome work to be done with some panels interspersed in that just to keep things interesting. So that's that. I'll get those tightened up off camera and hopefully we've got the lengths right for everything else. So that's that. We've now got a motor plugged in, well, not plugged in, but attached, and the casing assembled in its final position. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you're enjoying the build. Do leave a comment, let me know, and I shall see you very shortly for some more. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.